Here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zagger-tastic stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only Z, a single Zaggard, and I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you today. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends, and we have a wonderful, beautiful stream on this magical Monday where we will be playing Mario and Luigi Brothership. I am very excited. It's brother time. Yes, that is correct, Dark Saiyan Kid. And hello, Lily, and Almighty Gothmog, and Alpha. Hello to all of you. Welcome again. Thank you for joining us. It's crazy that I'm saving up for Caw again. I mean, it's not that crazy. I got good news. You got good news? Tell me about it. Thank you all for joining us so early. I want to see what this good news is before we get into... I have 103,000 scales. Still saving. Still saving. Good, good. Save those scales. I'm getting a cat this week. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad, Alpha. Congratulations. Before you get a cat, I have an important question to ask you. And there's a reason. There's actually a very important reason. What kind of litter box will we be using? Will you be using a traditional, just an open box? Will you be letting them go outside to do their business? Will you have one with a cover on top? Or will you be getting a litter robot, which is one of those machines that filters that you have to use clumping litter, so it turns their waste into clumped sand, and then it turns and it puts the non-clumped sand in a compartment underneath, and then dumps the other stuff into a box underneath that you then take out. There's a reason I'm asking. It sounds weird for now, but I promise you there's a very important reason. And anybody who plans to get a cat, or more importantly, a litter robot soon, you have to look out for this. Traditional for now? Okay, that's totally fine. I just slammed my... There is no wrong answer. There's not a single wrong answer. The reason I ask, and this is important, is because there are a bunch of... so the litter robot, I believe, is made in China or Japan. And there is... if you get the right one, all it is an open space for your cat to jump in and out, and then it turns, right? And if the cat feels uncomfortable, they can just jump out anytime. There are these cheap Chinese knockoff ones that have like a door that closes in front of it, like this. So it goes like do like that, right? To close the door. Don't know why the cat needs a door. I guess it's to hide the smell or whatever. But it's, you know, the thing is, there was a huge problem where the doors wouldn't sense if there was a cat inside, like in the doorway as it closed, so it would close on the cat and kill them. I don't say this to make people depressed, but so that way you look out for any devices you get for your pet, because they were literally killing a bunch of cats because they cheaped out on the sensor equipment, and then it broke down and they would just slam the door on the cat and kill it. I know that's a sad way to start the stream, but it is an important thing that everybody needs to know about who plans to get a cat. On that happy note, let's play some Mario and Luigi. I don't trust robots, so... I mean, it's not an actual robot. It's the equivalent of a dishwasher. Do you have a dishwasher or a washing machine that you use to wash your clothes or dishes? It's the same thing. It's just called a robot. It's not actually a robot. This game uses autosave. Do not turn off the power while this icon is on screen. Oh, that sucks. I mean, well... I both like that and hate that. I like when there are save spots in games too, so. Luigi! This is my first Mario game with the new Mario voice actor. Pretty good so far. I'm not gonna lie. Classic. Oh. Heh. Why are the gloves glowing? That's a first. Mamma mia. Usually the start of these is a lot more like something evil is happening and then we gotta fix it. Which I kinda like, but well, maybe this is cool too. I mean, it is a portal, sure, you know. We didn't want to pay a voice actor to speak for Peach. Oh! Guys, you shouldn't be celebrating. You don't know what this is yet. This could be literally anything. Oh look, it's Browser. And Browser Jr. You know, they always make the ship look way smaller than it actually is. The ship is supposed to be gigantic, like the Tri-Carrier in Avengers. Classic.
Luigi!
A tree? Monka Giga? Oh no, blockhead people! It seems like a bunch of worlds are being separated, and we gotta take a special brother ship to travel between the worlds to get to them. They don't stay separated for long. This is a Mario and Luigi game. It's not just a Mario game, so Luigi will be fine. Or Luigi, not the cliff. Classic cartoon logic, you don't fall down until you look down. Truge. My cat is an 8-month-old ginger tabby male who has been chipped and neutered already. Nice, nice. Just know all the chips do is, if they find your cat, they can scan the chip to be like, ah, this is its owner. It doesn't, the chips don't actually have like a GPS signal that you can follow usually. You gotta get like a special thing for that you put on their collar for that. But neutered is good. You know what the biggest problem with dogs and cats is that people don't know to neuter their pets, or they're like, oh, I don't need to worry about it. They just won't get pregnant. It's like and then they always get pregnant, and they have a bunch of puppies or kittens that they're like, oh, I'm just gonna throw them out in the street because I can't take care of them. There are a surprising amount of people who do that shit. That's like one of the biggest problems. They need saving. Oh wait. New game. You guys, can you guys tell it's cold for me? Means all I need to do is have him register to me instead of having him chipped myself. Yeah. Carb. Rip nose. Yo, hey, the tricky one. How you doing? Is Luigi just gonna fall in the ocean? I wonder.
Luigi?
I doubt it. It feels weird to have this game be 3D.
Luigi!
Like, the games have always been like 2D, so it's weird to have him be a 3D model. It just throws me off a little. It's not bad or anything. I just kind of miss the art style of the older Mario and Luigi games, I guess. But it's still nice. It's hard to make Mario and the characters look ugly. You can do it. There's always a spot with like half a circle and then a circle for you to jump up with an item box in every Mario and Luigi game. Only one coin? Getting scammaz. Radishes. Whoa. Doing good for me this week. But I'm doing alright. Nice. I know how jump attacks work. my god. Ooh, I do not like that. I don't like that they just pop into existence right in front of their attack. I like the old way where you saw them walk up and then they start their attack. I don't like that they just... if you watch it again, so it used to be like, it would be like, here's Mario, and they'd walk up to and they go, like, right? This time he was like, yes, I know how experience works in these games. I've been playing since the first one, nearly 20 years ago. Actually, I think it was 20 years ago. Back on the Game Boy Advance, boys. If you get annoyed by me jumping all the time, deal with it. Gonna need a hammer for this? The animations kind of remind me of the original Kingdom Hearts.
Luigi!
What the monk S?
Luigi!
He's a spirit.
Luigi!
He's going insane, everyone. You think they'll have a Mario game where Chris Pratt is the one doing the voice? No, they won't. Because they don't want Mario and Luigi to really be talking. They only did that for the movie because it's a movie.
Luigi!
It's like how, once they make the Legend of Zelda TV show, there will not be a Legend of Zelda game with Link voice acted. A perfect example of this is, we've had voice acting in Legend of Zelda now. Someone has voiced the character of Zelda in 2 games, right? Who did they have voicing Zelda in the new Zelda game? In Echoes of Wisdom, where you play as Zelda. The answer is no one. She doesn't even talk in that game, just like Link doesn't talk. It feels a little, like, frame droppy at points. So yeah, they clearly want to keep the voice acting away from most of their main characters. Not sure if it's a style choice or a just a personal choice, but that's what they're doing. I'm guessing we're gonna have the spin move where you can... Luigi gets on top, and you both go woo, like helicopter to the side. That's a thing that they've kept in pretty much every Mario and Luigi game since the first one. I think that they might do what happened like early 2000s with all the video game movies. Remember that Ratatouille video game? That's a little bit different, though, because that's a video game made based on a movie, not the other way around. And that's because they're like, oh, this movie is doing really popular, so let's make a video game on it to make money. And they're not going to retroactively change the games to fit the movies. Especially since they made the movies because people already... they already like Mario. It's not like with comic books. An example of that is in Marvel Comics. For decades, literally decades, they were called the Infinity Gems. And the colors were completely swapped. Like, look up original Infinity Gem colors versus movie Infinity Stone colors. They swapped the colors around for the movies. Don't know why, they just did that. And because the movies kept calling it the Infinity Stones, for corporate synergy, the comics started calling it Infinity Stones. Comics do that in a lot more egregious ways as well, but that's a conversation for another day. Nintendo definitely won't do that. They like their traditional, keeping things the way they are. They don't like changing things too much. Like they
Luigi. Luigi?
I think it would be funny, but that's good. Oh, well, I definitely think it would be funny. I just don't think they'll do it. The other thing is, if they have to hire Chris Pratt, that bloats the cost of the game, and they do not want to do that. Like, the reason movies cost so much, like, a big portion of it, is they have to pay these actors and voice actors these huge, bloated salaries. I'm guessing that's the brothership. Luigi's gonna catch him. Yep. Oh, I just noticed they changed the design of Mario and Luigi just a little bit. It's a small thing you might not have noticed. The ends of their sleeves have a little bit of blue on them, and their overalls aren't a solid same color blue all the way through. It's a little bit lighter at the top, and then, what's it called? Gradients to a darker blue as it goes down. That's an interesting design change for the brothers. Oh, also the backs of their hats have these purplish colors. Is that supposed to be like shading? Is that the idea? No, it's blue. It's... That's odd. I don't know if I don't hate it. I don't know if I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, Luigi.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Luigi on my phone. Yeah, I already know. If you get tired of me jumping all the time, that's a you problem. I'm just gonna say that. Oh my god, he's here to swallow our souls. I'm glad you found your brother again. Then are you Mario? Nice to meet you. My name is Connie. Luigi came falling out of the sky so suddenly. It was a real shocker. He's been very worried about you, Mario. What's that? You want to know where you are? I've already told Luigi here, but I'll say it again for you. This is Concordia, a peaceful place. At least it used to be. Hello, Morgan Maguire. I think it's shading because it doesn't seem fully on purpose. I mean, it does seem on purpose, because Nintendo was very particular about how they design their characters, so it's purposeful coloring. It doesn't look like shading, because the color doesn't, the hat doesn't change with the angle of the arms, or the color of the sleeve didn't change with the angle of the arms. I think they just added some blue to the tips, which is interesting. There's a new Mario and Luigi game? Yep! Came out a week and a half ago. A real shocker, said the outlet girl. I have to take a test, so I'll be back in like 30 minutes. Damn, that's fast. That would take at least an hour. In the very center of Concordia stood a giant tree known as the Unitree. It held the land together. And then we chopped it down for toothpicks. An energy called Connectar flowed from it to everywhere in the land. That Connectar kept everything going and let us live happy lives. However, the tree was destroyed. I told you, you didn't need to make toothpicks out of it. These are socket and plug people. And Concordia broke apart. It was so strange. The ground broke and became numerous islands drifting apart. So this is a guy. Connie is a guy. Because he's a plug. If they're socket and plug people, that's a guy. Because plugs are male and sockets are female. That's how it's always been. What are you playing after Devil May Cry? Devil May Cry 2. I passed out. When I woke up, I was here on Ship-Shape Island. After that, I planted a unitree seed right here.
Oh.
Why does it look so flat? Oh, it's a sail. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. This is the new unitree. It's small, but it's growing. Oh, caring for the unitree is my job. I'm a botanist, but I'm still new at it. Sailing Island. Some good has already come from the tree, though. It's finally grown to the point where it produces connectar. That day, the shattered continent became countless drifting islands wandering the ocean currents. If we can link up the unitree with all the drifting islands, I'm sure the power of connectar will restore our world. Mario and Luigi, you came here from another world, right? It'd be great if there were a way to get you back home. I'll take it from here. Oh my god, he's so cute! Snoutlet! The fucking name, Snoutlet. Oh, she's adorable. I wondered where you were hiding. It's cozy under that hat. The color of a grassy meadow tugs at a pig's heart, you know? I like how his eyes are two outlets, or is that his nose? Hard to say. Oh, but let's be clear. I ain't a pig. Okay. These aren't nostrils, they're my eyes. Don't let any thoughts of bacon dance in your heads while you look my way, got it? Well, you put it in my head, okay? I wasn't thinking of bacon until now. I'm just saying. I wasn't thinking of bacon. I was thinking how cute you are, but now I want some bacon. This little cutie is Snoutlet. We're good friends. Snoutlet seems to enjoy cozying up inside Luigi's hat. Need a way to get home? I'll find it for you. But in exchange for that, even though it might seem strange, we got a request for you two. Will you help us reconnect our drift and islands? First Luigi comes falling out of the sky, then Mario comes hopping over. There's gotta be something to all this. At least that's what I'm thinking. Luigi? Mario? What do you say? Hey, they said Luigi first. Feels good, man. Work with me, Connie. Work with me and Connie. Isn't Devil May Cry 2 awful? That's what everybody says, but I haven't played it. So, I want to at least play it for a full stream before I make a decision. And that's how Andrew feels too. We don't want to just, like, write it off because everyone else said it was bad. I mean, yeah. Thanks for that. So I'm just taking a minute to heat up my toesy woesies because they're freezing. So yeah, everybody, that bacon might be rather shocking to try. You're just making my mouth water more, Lily. You're just making it water more. But yeah, everybody says it is awful. But again, I don't think it's fair to just like, oh, this is awful, so I'm just gonna say it's awful. I want to at least try it, give it a chance. Like a good example is the Obi-Wan TV show. I did not want that to be a thing. I thought it was a dumb idea from the start, but so many people were like, oh, I really want an Obi-Wan show. I want an Obi-Wan show. That sounds cool. I want to see Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan again. Which is fine. He did a good job during the movies, and he was probably a lot of people's favorite part. I get it, but I didn't want it. And then when the show came out, I was like, this is awful. I don't like this. And a lot of people also said, it's not that good. But I only knew it was bad because I watched it, not because I already didn't want to watch it. You know what I mean? So same thing with Devil May Cry 2. Everybody says it's bad. It probably will be if everybody says it's bad. But I want to try it. I want to see how bad it is. Is it like, is it boring? Is it just the mechanics are clunky as heck? Is the story stupid? Like, what makes it so bad? I need to know. Like, you could tell me, but there's a difference between, like, telling me, oh, bacon is delicious and then you describe it versus me eating bacon and trying it. I realized I just went on a bit of a ramble. And if that sounded hostile, I did not mean it to. Also, I finally get to wear my dragon skin. I'm in my dragon form today. Well, half dragon form. Because it's so cold. Okay, let me show you around then. I got lots to teach you. So far about this game, the one thing I'm saying that the intro for it is really, I'm not a fan. I like in the other ones where it starts off where Mario goes to Peach or Mario beats Bowser, and then it's like, oh, everything is fine, and then something big bad happens and changes all that. Like in the first one when Cackletta shows up and kidnaps Princess Peach, or the second one where they find the wormholes and then some aliens kidnap Princess Peach. Or, I mean, the second one. Or the third one, where Bowser gets tricked into eating this special mushroom that makes him suck everything in the inside his own stomach, including Mario and Luigi. And someone kidnaps Princess Peach. You know, I like that versus a wormhole showed up and then we gotta help these people. Like, it would feel better for the player if, like, something bad is happening and it happened to us and now we gotta fix it. Sensing a pattern here. You know, I don't see it, Lily. I don't see it. Let's get started finding some drifting islands. Come on. That being said, I do fully believe Mario and Luigi is just being like, yeah, we'll help you. Oh, they still have the save blocks. Okay. Hoggers. I'm guessing we'll have a special way to get through there later. Wow, the ocean. Hey, Mario Luigi, over here! I'm gonna look around as much. Okay, so another thing that we'll need, like, some sort of ball. I'm guessing we're gonna be able to turn Mario and Luigi into a ball by having them grab onto each other's legs and then roll up. I only say that because that's what's happened before. Can I? Nope. Okay, so the fences are also invisible walls. Good to know. Sometimes I'll just have Luigi jump. Don't ask me why. Part of it is because it's funny to watch him get stuck. Oh. Is that a cord? I think that, yeah, that's a cord. Hey, Mario and Luigi, over here. Look, I've got to search. Ooh, nut. The nuts are super useful later. I remember in the first game, I didn't use my items a lot except for mushrooms. And then when I got to the final boss, I had a bunch of, like, max nuts saved up. Because I forgot to use them. And so it saved me a whole bunch from fighting the last boss. And my friend was like, how did you have such an easy time? Like, I used items. And he was like, oh. Oh yeah, I didn't use any items. Okay, we're gonna be able to break that later. Probably with our hammers. I was only popping in to have to go, no, Morgan. How could you do this to us? First things first. You're gonna be spending a bunch of time staring at the map. And let's not even get into all the items you'll be juggling. So, do the thing. Come on! I gotta spell it out for you? You gotta do the plus thing now. Go on, press it. Oink. Ah. Use items and other stuff as well. You come back here a lot, so get comfortable. When you're done, press plus again to leave. I don't like that I have to press to go into a thing, but it's also fine. I like how it's run-down boots and thin wear. Is this annoying yet, chat? You press the plus to try to... Don't forget it. Kinda looks like their heads are bobbing. It does, doesn't it? If you ever forget how something works when you're on an adventure, check Snatlet School in the book. Got a little more to show you. Ta-da! A cannon with a telescope on it. Nice. That's... Oh, I didn't read it. Just the right size to fit a couple of brave folks inside. See where I'm heading with this? How you gonna get to the island? Got it. Got it in one. Can't call it a bad idea when it's the only idea. True, good point, good. Yep, 100% true. You two are gonna launch yourselves to parts unknown! Yeah, I know. If we had a better way to... Well, we'd do that instead. Sorry. I'll be going along with you, so there's nothing to worry about. Hey, hey! I see a drifting island! No coincidence, huh? Well, I won't complain. There's gotta be a lighthouse on that island, so that's where we're headed. I'll explain the rest as we go. For now, it's time to blast off in the big cannon. Press A to go hurtling towards it. Rumla Island. Did it really need to spin before it shot us? Seems a little extra, if I do say so myself. Classic.
Luigi! Oh yeah. Let's go.
Everyone on YouTube, what do you think of my thumbnail? I want to know people's opinions. Hey folks. How'd a bunch of outsiders get here? By Cannon Express? By Cannon Express! There we go, that's what it said. We're here to stitch the drifting islands back together, but I'm getting sidetracked. I want to go to the lighthouse on this island. Know where it is? Yeah, but you can't get there now. The gate across the path is shut. Monka Giga? That doesn't look stable. You're saying the lighthouse is up on that dish-shaped rock? Oh, it's supposed to be like an antenna dish. Oh, I get it. If you really want to get there, ask Wilma, our chief. No way you're talking. Now you're talking. First, let's find this Wilma. I'll explain the rest at the lighthouse. Is this just gonna tell us about the... Yeah. Verbs? Eek, someone help! Oh no, they're trying to touch him! What's their problem? Oh, they got their kicks from smashing our art. Those are tough-looking customers. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It has to require more button presses and solo attacks. Jump to have more than Luigi. Oh, okay. If either broke, just go. I messed that up, but that was pretty funny. Use this to turn well. Use teamwork to defeat your enemies.
Oh yeah.
Look at me go! When enemies attack, they target either Mario or Luigi. You can tell who they're targeting by the way they behave while they're attacking. Watch closely to see if you can counter the attack. Shrimple. And Mario got a level up. I like how Luigi claps for Mario. Oh, that's neat, where they show when you rank up. I'm guessing you get some new stuff when you rank up. Huh? Cool. Stash is the best stat. Everyone loves stash. Well, you should. Thank you so much for helping us. Who are you anyway? A visitor from another world? I thought that might be it. Your face is a charming roundness we don't see much in Concordia. To say nothing of these gentle, finely groomed mustaches. Oh, the sight of you is enlightening. The fires of inspiration within me. If you want to get to the lighthouse, you'll need Wilma's permission. She's our chief. You deserve this in return. I hope you find use for it. It's a second mustache. Oh, never mind. It's just a mushroom. The mail. The join Discord thing popped up as she handed that over. That's perfect. What a sad sight. Wow, it's a weird you two. From ship shape? Huh, interesting. Why am I so down? Well, it's so obvious. The connectar flower withdrew into its bud. Connectar flowers need connectar to bloom. But as you can see, it's withered into a bud. All I want is to see it blossom. Once that happens, I can cross again. Nope, can't go around. That's one way to get up. Okay, cool. I like it. Yeah, I know. Kill the onion sprouts. Well, what happened? Destroyed him. That was bad. Wrecker Dog. Luigi, level up. I like that, how it falls and he goes, pop. Pops it back up. Okay, let's see if there's something all over it. I knew there was something. Imagine if that didn't count as landing on him. I will say this game has a lot of problems with loading in. Let's go. Wait, what'd you try? Oh, the clip didn't work. Big sad. These things happen. That's a first. Oh, Luigi's the one who landed on them. Nice. See, this is why you always land with both brothers. Or jump with both brothers. I want a remake of all the Mario and Luigi games for Switch. I'm back! Welcome back, Tricky One. What do you think of my thumbnail, by the way? I'm curious of what everyone thinks. Huh? I'm guessing we'll open these up with nectar to continue through. Ah, so we hit the Mario block and now we need to hit that Luigi block. Hey, what's up, Luigi? You getting any big ideas? Hey, it's an L exclamation point. I like that.
Oh yeah.
What? Look at Luigi pulling his own weight. Quite literally. That's definitely one way to get through. Thanks to a bit of Luigi logic, the way forward is open. Sure. Okay. Press L is visible. We can put his plan into action. Those are ideas might come out of Luigi's growing head. I don't know where that came from, but keep doing it.
Oh yeah.
Can I swap who's in front? I like when you can swap who's in front. I don't know. I just like that. Okay, sure, yep, yep, sure, yeah, sure, yep, Okay, bye. Ah. That's definitely Neato Burrito. I was wondering if I'd ever get to greet a new customer. Welcome! Thanks for visiting the Roombala Island Gearporium. So what kind of gear can we win? Let's save up our money. We only have 60 bucks right now. Want to know something about switches? If you had the right tool, you could hit it. So, got it. Cool. Need the hammer. Fix the YouTube bot to not time out someone for long just for using caps. I know you talked about that last stream. Yes! I liked it before the notification I got before the stream. It had the thumbnail for the last Paper Mario stream. You know, the one with the Batman saying the moon. So that was weird. Does it still show that? Let me check. Where did I put my phone? Oh, it doesn't look like it still shows that, so that's good. Wait, why does it still show? Give me a second. Tilted. There we go. It should have the new one. I'm gonna go on break to give you a minute to check that, and I'm gonna use the bathroom. So be right back after these messages. Well, I'm glad you like the current one, cause I worked hard on that one. I really like that thumbnail. I don't know how I feel about this Luigi just has an idea and does it thing. It doesn't really feel like. Okay, so we can't go too far. It doesn't really feel like I'm involved, it just feels like the game just decides this is what's gonna happen. I also don't like that the shops aren't inside. Eh, what's that? Oh, whatever. Yeah, yeah. Are they supposed to be like cat monsters? Is that why they keep going yeah? Stop, please. Stop ruining our art. Ah, give it a rest. Better step back. Things are about to get rough. She's gonna give us the hammer. Buggers. Chief Wilma, if you say so. You punks are at it again, huh? Yeah. Smashing up people's arts? You ought to be ashamed. Dealing with your guff is bad for my blood pressure. Yeah. You get your very own, all expense paid, trip to Scoldsville. Yeah, my back. Yep. I call. Oof, of all the times for my back to give out. Yeah, yeah. Hey, don't ignore me when I'm giving you the business. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, what do you think gang up makes you tough? It's weird that one jumps out of sync with the other two.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought that would be faster. Wrecker Dog. Easy peasy and lemon a squeezy. I'm glad. Again, I'm glad people like the new one. I don't know. I feel very happy about that. Ouch! Guess my back can't take the strain these days. But I won't let a little pain. Ah! Ow! 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 Yeah, seriously, I know about back pain. Gotta take that shit seriously. Well, now I don't know what's gotten into you. What about the toolbox? I suppose I'll have to get it later. That's mighty nice of you. I appreciate the help. My house is just up ahead. Can you take me that far? Sure thing, lady. See you there. You choose to, when you're close to something that can be picked up, press A or L. Got it. When you're carrying something, you can put it down again by pressing A or L.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Got it. Just practicing. Just leave the toolbox on the workbench there.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Thanks. Say, I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm Wilma, chief of this whole island. So, newcomers, huh? How'd you get here? Right. It all started when... Well, now. I figured Concordia was gone for good when it broke apart. It's just, I don't know if you can make it. The path to the Rumbla dish is dangerous. What's more, there might be more of those guys, tough guys from before as well. There's a lighthouse on top of the Rumbla dish, right? That's right. There's a lighthouse right on top of that wobbly Rumbla dish. I've opened the gate that leads to Rumbla dish. Q. There's a key. This is Kingdom Hearts. I love how the little world looks in this game. It's just so cute. It is very well done, the art style. Oh, that's right. I have a son, build it, and a daughter, make it. Build it and make it. They're great at what they do, just like their mom. Build it is a skilled glove crafter, while make it is an expert at accessories. But they haven't been home since, well... not since Concordia broke up. I'm giving you samples of their work. Aren't they so talented? Build it gloves and make it bangle. Poggers? Huh? Am I worried? Of course I am. I'm their mom, after all. But those two, they'll be okay. I need to protect the village. All I can do is hope they're safe. You'll feel better with that gear on. Alright, off with you now.
Let's go.
Increase power by 5, increases damage done with your first attack by 15. Anything over here? I'm guessing once you have the hammer, you can break that.
Oh. Oh, yes! Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, dirty cheapware.
Oh. Luigi. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Guessing we put that here.
Oh.
Oh, if you're here, then one must have sent you. There's a sacred rumble dish. It's right there, up on that plateau. Plateau. Though those no-good monsters moved our offerings around. Till we get them back, the road to our sacred ground is closed. No-good monsters? You mean the ones that, after that lady from before? She was worried they might be hanging around here too, as I recall. Let's look around for offerings and put them back where they belong.
Oh yeah. Mario. Eh? Oh.
Ah, I see.
Ah.
I don't need this animation every time.
Oh. Ahem.
Eh? You think we got time to play a seesaw? Now if Luigi gets on one side...
Mario. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Luigi. Oh yeah. Luigi. Oh yeah.
Let's put that there for now.
Luigi. Oh yeah.
How did I get up the first time?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh yeah.
Hog nut.
Oh yeah.
Hoggy woggy.
Yahoo.
Okay, another one of these. A couple of them, it seems. I did not see that guy. Yuki no Circle! Welcome! How you doing, friendo? What do you think of my YouTube thumbnail for this stream? I want to know what people think.
Oh yeah.
It's fun, I like it. I appreciate that you're in, the intro you gave me.
Oh yeah.
I was excited to see you. We got a shroom. Yes, give me them drugs. You got kind of a strange face, though. Oh, you mean this? The idea is supposed to be that it's like making me more stupid because I'm getting hit in the head with the hammer. Oh, you can't do that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The stone statues around here look pretty heavy. Imagine jumping onto the seesaw while carrying one. What do you think would happen to the other end? Boing! Anything on it would get launched in orbit. I'd like to see that happen someday, actually.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Eh, 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 eh. Eh,
Oh yeah.
eh, 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 eh. Luigi? Oh, I was wondering who had my statue.
Oh yeah.
Luigi?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yahoo.
Okay, so B also.
Oh. Oh yeah.
guessing we're gonna slingshot ourselves right, left, right, left.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Luigi. Yeah. Oh.
Big question is...
Okay.
Never mind, I figured it out. Not as excited as I am to be here. Oh, thank you. I think it's your unique talent. Maybe it is. What Mario power-up is the best for real-life use? Man, whoever came up with that question must be a genius.
Oh yeah.
Becoming a giant isn't too handy. That is true. Being able to generate fire at will could occasionally be useful. To be fair, I haven't played Super Mario Wonder, so I don't know all the power-ups. But I know a few. What is that weird screen thing that shows up sometimes? Oh, you guys, you returned the offerings back to where they belong. Thanks. Now the path to the sacred ground, the rumble dish is open. Whoa, the cliff is hard to climb. Well, at least by myself, it's impossible. Nah. These guys again? Is it gonna be a boss one? Nope. Nah, nah, nah. Four of them. I don't know if we can do it, chat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's one down. Wanted to guarantee that guy's gone.
Oh yeah.
Nourishing herb, hoggers. That'll help clear any status conditions we might have later. I'll refer to the wiki real quick. Do you pronounce it wiki or wiki? I hear people say wiki or wiki. I don't know why people say wiki. I don't know. It's weird. It's isn't it short for Wikipedia? Like it's a Wikipedia for a specific fan base. Honestly, I can think of more uses for the fire flower. Yeah, honestly, the fire flower is probably one of the better ones. I would say just the regular mushroom is pretty great. Not gonna lie. I mean, just being a slightly stronger version of yourself would pretty much always be better. You need a keyblade. That's 10 coin-a-roonies. key.
Let's go.
I gotta say, I'm not liking how simplistic this Mario and Luigi game is yet. I felt like they were a lot harder in other games. But then again, maybe this is just the beginning? Why would unlocking it break it? That seems illogical.
Luigi. Oh. Oh yeah. Yahoo! Ha! Yahoo! Ha! Yeah.
There it is! The connector plug! The way I say it rhymes with tricky, wiki. Yeah, wiki sounds weird. I thought Wikipedia was a wiki encyclopedia. Maybe? Did wiki come first, or did Wikipedia come first? Remember what Connie told you about the unit tree and connector? Now you got a good memory. Wow, you got a good memory. Saves me from having to repeat it. It was these connector plugs that spread connector everywhere. The plugs link the unit tree up with other spots all over the world. That's why we need to connect this plug to the ship shape and restore the flow of connector. We need to get the connector from the tree on ship shape here to Rumbla Island. Look alive, Mario and Luigi. Let's yoink this plug. That was a little weird. We just had like a lore dump, or just a objective dump, and then pulled it, and now we're in a cutscene again. Yeah, that's one strong ass pig thing. That's pretty cool. What are those little sprite things? One thing I do gotta say I don't like is that there isn't a big bad that's causing the problem yet. It just is happening. You connected Rumbla Island. Did the sail get slightly bigger? Looks like it. That's pretty cool. Seems like Wiki came first in reference to the website WikiWikiWeb. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Didn't realize that. I always thought Wikipedia was first, and then everything had a wiki after that to be like, oh, this is like the encyclopedia for this fandom or whatever. Amazing, so that's an island link in action, huh? Welcome back. I see you linked Rumbla Island up with shipshape. That's great. Oh, yeah! Wow, two islands linked up to one another. This place is so different from Rumbla Island. For one thing, it's got a huge tree. I do appreciate a good change of scenery. Are those people from Rumbla Island? What's going on with that pipe? Maybe it can be used for traveling back and forth between the islands. You found one drifting island and linked it back up to Shipshape Island. Now do the rest. All you gotta do is get to an island, head to its lighthouse, and yoink out the connector plug. You might have to resolve some island problems sometimes, but you seem pretty good at that. If you can connect them all, the world will be whole again. Oinkers away. Let's go find another drifting island. We should also stop by Rumba Island to hear what the people there are thinking.
Oh yeah.
Cool. One thing I gotta say I don't like so far, there wasn't a boss fight. Could this be... Just in time, take a look at this. This is a Sprite Bowl. I haven't seen one of these in a while. It's a Sprite that contains Connectar energy. Sprite bulbs on these full of energy, illuminate. We should collect all we can, I mean, why not, right? I'll say Sprite bulbs are pretty speedy. Shouldn't be a problem for you guys. Maybe try some Luigi logic, too. You wanna collect Sprite bulbs? You should try going to Linked Islands. Sprite bulbs should come out of the hiding when the island has. Okay, cool. I'll keep all the Sprite bulbs you collected handy. I like a flying storage room. But don't go thinking of me as a piggy bank. Can't stand that. I don't know if there's a use for Sprite bulbs you collect. Notice he has a piggy bank slot on his back. Or her back. Or, you know, whatever. Maybe we can make something come out. I'll put that one on the back burner.
Oh yeah. Ah. Yahoo!
Yarg! Did that shout come from the beach? Pyritos.
Mario.
Yeah, that's stuck real good. How are we gonna get it open? Oh, never mind, not parrots. What's going on? But, Stoutlet, you are a piggy bank. True. Where did this capsule come from? Must have washed ashore. Let me out! Someone inside, we need to help them. We tried with shut. Hey Mario, Luigi, you guys want to do something here? Help that poor castaway, Mario.
Oh yeah.
Well, Luigi, nobody asked you to headbutt the thing.
Oh.
Squeak, what did I say?
Mamma mia.
I don't think that's wrong. You may not have the right tool for the job. You think you could get it open with a hammer? Someone here need a hammer? Yep, there she is. Hey there. Thought I'd visit now that that's an option. Hello. Ah, nice place. Too bad my kids aren't here to see it. But I haven't seen either of them since the world fell apart. That's right, you gave us some gear before. You said your kids made it? What were their names? Build it and make it? You're gonna find them for me? No fooling. Ain't that something? Well then, listen up. Last time I said build it, he was headed to Rainforest to scrounge materials. The boy's quite gifted glove maker. That was right off the time Make It went to see the Twistin' Sprout. The girl has always had a knack for making accessories. But the of them can make you a hammer, no problem. If you see him, tell him I miss him. And tell him to hurry home. So we can get help at either Rainforest or Twisty. But how do we find those islands? Oh, over here! What the? This is an ocean map. It'll help you find the islands. Huggers? Minus to open. Oh! This is where we are. Ship-shape island. Alright, well I guess I can't see right now. The drifting islands are being carried about on currents. To get to any of them, you need to set a course for a new current. Oh, I like this one. So for now, just pick any current we can reach. Switching currents is a breeze. Yeah, I travel far and wide and searching between currents. should have no trouble finding drifting islands now that we have an ocean map. Let's search for drifting islands where Build It and Make It are. Those kids can't have gone far. Ship Island is our ticket to tracking them down. Oh my god, so much yakety yak. If you need to get back to Rum Island, that pipe will take you. That's why I got here. Gotta say, it's pretty useful. The folks there might know something about Build It and Make It too. Those kids are my pride and joy. Whatever it takes, just get me out of here. It's so dark in here. Okay, cool. What is that? I'll open that up once I search the other island for a bit. Ocean map. Time to go find Aquaman. Aquaman! Right, there was that, it's a spark. Did you see that? Capture locks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Approaching a drifting island. We'll deal with that when we get the chance. I gotta check every nook and cranny now. Where are those floors before? You gonna go this way? No, it says you can't. Come back later, okay. What? Why? Why? That's so stupid. That's actually dumb. But we like dumb, surely. But it's like, why can't I go to an area I've already been to? Just because? What's the point of unlocking new areas to discover, to explore? Just to be like, no, you're not allowed to. Seems a little silly to me, if you ask me. Whoa. This ocean map is huge. Where's the cannon again? It's over here, right? this a bed? Yeah, it's a bed. Guess we can't do anything with it. Gotta build it or make it to crack that castle. Build it somewhere on rainforest, so I'll make it to Twisty. No one's gonna make me some hammers. Don't matter which. But it does matter if you want them to make their specialty thing for you. Ask them for the lowdown on that. There's a choice to make. Build it or make it. Each can cast different items for you. The story might change based on who you decide to seek out first, so choose carefully. The story changes? Oh, this is a first for a Mario and Luigi game. Ooh, chat, build it or make it? Who do we want to do? Build it or make it first? Let's look into the rainforest for Twisty. I think rainforest for build it and Twisty for make it. Build it? Okay, so we gotta look for Rainforest Island. Well, you make hammers to build it, so don't make me choose. Choices are spooky. Rip Luigi. At least he didn't land head first this time. You know, I don't know how I didn't think of a rainforest when I heard rainforest. I thought of an ice area for some reason. You guys want to know the secrets to carrying things? Talk to me while lifting something and I'll tell you. Okay. Stupid chameleon. What's good, guys? Hello, Sauron. How you doing? Speaking of Sauron, did you know that there's a Okay, so that's how it goes. Oh, that's not good. There's a game that's in early development called The King is Watching, where the idea is that there are the citizens of your kingdom are notoriously lazy, and they will not work unless the king is watching them. So the king built a Sauron watchtower sorts of thing to watch his citizens, so that way they'll get things done, even so that way they can protect the kingdom from monsters. Karma, 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 karma. No. I'm not singing that. I don't know the song. I mean, I know of it, but it's not my kind of music. You've ever carried anything before? I bet on no, not everyone's a card-carrying carrier. I'm going to show you the ropes. I went through a lesson on carrying steps. Up steps. Sure. Just press X to pass to your partner. I'd explain, but it's faster to try. Oh. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good luck! I see. Ah, I see. Smash those chameleons! Or as Ted calls them, chameleons.
Oh yeah.
Rainforest vine? Ooh, neato burrito. Two rainforest vines. I wonder what those will be for.
Yeah.
Let's take his crops. I'm guessing that guy sells both. Destroyed him. I love when you kill him while you're defending or dodging. Luigi got him, nice. I was not paying attention. My eyes are getting sleepy. Easy peasy. Mario, level up. Not the crops. My crops.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm starting to get like sleepy eyes, so I need to get something to wake myself up. So give me a minute, chat, to go make something. Maybe like 5-10 minutes. I made myself some coffee, chat. So now we have something to drink. Music slaps. I'm glad you like it. Yuki, do you watch Arcane? I watch Arcane, although I've only seen Act 1 of Season 2 and the first episode of Act 2. I think we'll probably play for like another hour maybe, and then we'll stop. Hey, there's the next lighthouse. I was just wondering, I have really been meaning to watch these two. Yeah, but weren't you busy with working on stuff, so it's fine. Does that make it? A blocked road. Some would give up here. But that someone isn't me. I do what I feel, and nothing can stop me. 3 steps forward, 3 steps back. I don't know the meaning of failure. Look it up in the dictionary and you'll see a picture of me, looking confused. I don't think that means the thing you think it means. So I'll watch. I can't find the time to sit down and watch it, and I don't want to watch it in the background while doing other stuff. I mean, do what I do. Watch one episode a day. That's it. That way you get more hyped for the next episode. At least that's how I feel. Builder, a skilled builder, gets things done. Oh my god, he's on fire in the rainforest. This guy's too dangerous to be kept alive. Passion's what it's all about. Yell, roar, go hardcore. You can always give some more. 100% ready. Yeah. Two guys with mustaches. Here, suspicious. Here, suspicious. Watch it soon, TM. Who are you, Blizzard? You want a hammer? Sure, I'll make one. I'll stay here until this island is linked back up again. And you know I won't budge on that. I'm like a mountain that way. Oh, right. I just saw some kind of mushroom guy. It was moving around back there. And I think it was trying to talk to me. Is it a toad? I'm not sure I actually saw it. But it'd be neat to see it again. Either a toad or a Goomba. We do know Goombas can talk. But generally it's toads who talk. Holy, that was confusing.
Oh yeah.
I'm still not a huge fan of how they've changed this one. But I do like this one so far. There's some neat ideas in it that I like. Like, I like the ship, and the connecting the islands, and the whole, following the currents thing. You know, Z, your strat of watching an episode a day is genius. Is it really? I feel like that should be the norm, personally. If not, if not once a week, once a day. I see. So the purple ones move those, and the red ones move those. Good to know. Good to grow. Good to grow. It's like Pikmin. Win get hammer, please. Want to ham more? Oh, I'm guessing there are 4 buttons we have to press. Cool, cool, cool. When will we fight a boss? I feel like it's taking suspiciously long to fight a boss. Just saying. Oh yeah!
Luigi, let's go.
A Bhutan.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
This seems pointlessly convoluted, I'm just gonna say. this gonna be another L? No! Gotta store it over. That's one way to get a button. Hmm. People in red and green. Could it be? Yep, that's Toad. I can hear the... Perfect dismount, bravo, thank you. Except I've dedicated my allotment of one episode to watch a day to other things. I gotta say, that makes perfect logical sense. Maybe watch one episode of Arcane a week? I don't know. That way you can, like, dedicate one day a week to Arcane. Also, that way, by the time you catch up, it'll be done. Yep, it is Toad. Hi! Yes! I know Mario and Luigi when I see them. Where is this place? It doesn't feel like the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, as long as you're here, can you bring all the other Toads over here too? Sure. Sure. There were 3 of us searching the forest before we got separated.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Huh?
Is he gonna throw Mario up there?
Oh yeah.
I do like the little poses he does.
Mario. Luigi. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Huh?
Let's go. Yeah.
I would prefer it if I could actually just control Luigi instead of him just becoming a bot. Phew! Mario, I'm so glad to see you. Did you land in this forest? Yep, same for us Toads. Huh? You're saying there's more important stuff going on? Hey Mario, this way.
Mario.
You need to toss me to Luigi?
Oh yeah.
Luigi, wow, I missed you. How I missed you. Just one lost Toad to go, Mario. Can you bring them here? Interesting. Is that Mario? It is! It's Mario! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Can you take me to my 2 friends? We got separated. Thanks a bunch, Mario. I know I can always count on you.
Oh yeah.
What rating would you give the game right now? Maybe a 5 or a 6. It feels very average. There's things in it that are special, but I'm not like oh my god, this is a great Mario and Luigi game. This is just like a very... It feels kind of like we have kid gloves on the whole time. Like, every other Mario & Luigi game, you start with the hammer and the jump attack, right? And by this point in the game, we've probably fought a boss, and we've gotten a specialty move that we can use between Mario and Luigi that requires some reaction timing and certain button presses at certain times that do massive damage. So it already feels like we have a special power, and we have all our base powers. And we've beaten a boss, so we feel like we've accomplished something. Another thing that usually happens by this point is we know who the big bad guy is and why we have to stop them. And I'm trying to think. There's another thing that feels like it's missing. Oh, also you get to swap between Mario and Luigi, so you can control the two, so then you have two characters to control at different times to solve puzzles. This game, the first kid glove immediately that I just do not like is that you just press L and Luigi just... the game literally just takes over and does the thing for you. It's just like, oh, you need to press the thing? Just press L and Luigi will just do it for you. It doesn't really feel like the player is solving the puzzle. It feels like the game is solving the puzzle for the player. I don't like that. It really feels like they dumbed it down. Next thing is, again, we haven't fought a boss yet. Why? We've already accomplished, like, finished one of the goal things. So I don't know why there isn't a boss. Maybe there's just a lot more islands than I think there will be. But it feels like I've spent a lot of time just on a tutorial, kind of. Like, this still feels like the beginning of the game. It doesn't even feel like I finished the prologue. It feels like I'm still on the first half of the prologue. Or chapter 1, if you want to call it. Or the tutorial, whatever you want to call it. It feels like I'm in the beginning. So, those things bug me. The good things about it is it's very cute. The music is pretty nice so far. I don't mind the characters yet. They feel very bland. I like Oinklet. I think that's his name, right? Oinklet? He's pretty cute. I like the ship. I like the connector. I like the idea of what's going on. Just, I don't feel like a reason to do it besides they asked for our help and we're the good guys. Like, why do I care as a player besides the fact that it's what I have to do? There's no call to action for the player, if you know what I mean. Again, I'll use a previous Mario & Luigi example. In Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, which is considered by most to be the best one gameplay-wise and story-wise, it's not super amazing, but it's just really cool, is it starts with Bowser and Bowser trying to kidnap Peach, and Mario and Luigi beating him in a fight. So then Bowser's like, man, how am I gonna beat them? I can never do anything. And then a character from a previous game shows up and is like, I'll give you a special power to defeat them. Go to the Mushroom Kingdom and eat this special mushroom, and then you'll win. And he eats it, and it forces Bowser to suck everything inside of himself. And then that bad guy who shows up is like, haha, I tricked you, and he knocks Bowser out and takes control of Bowser's, most of Bowser's army, sends him to the other side of the world. And by the way, Bowser sucks in Peach, Mario. No, he sucks in everyone but Peach. He sucks in all the Toads. He sucks in Mario and Luigi. And he turns a bunch of the Toads into like these big blob guys. They like, because they're eating this food that's making them extra fat, so they can't like move around anymore. They're just big balls. Kind of like Veruca Salt from the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie. Or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I mean. So anyways. And so because of that, like, it's like, oh, this guy, and then you see him and you know he's gonna do something evil. And so you're like, I want to stop him because Bowser's annoyed with him because he got tricked by Bowser. I want to stop him because Mario and Luigi got roped into this. And you as the player feel like, okay, this guy fucked things up. I want to stop him. This game is just like, a portal opened up for some reason. And now this guy was like, can you help us because our island got destroyed? And you're like, okay, sure, why not? I guess I have nothing better to do. But again, it is fun. It's just not as good as... It just feels lacking. It feels like we have kid gloves on. So that's why I give it a 5 or a 6. Like, it's not bad, but pretty average. If it's a 4, that's painfully average. If it's a 5, it's a game. If it's a 6, it's a game, but there are things I like in it. But it doesn't stand out to me. Like, if I were to pick a Paper Mario, or a Mario and Luigi game, I'd pick Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, or Bowser's Inside Story. There are 3 other games I'd rather play than this, in this genre so far. Not Paper Jam. Paper Jam wasn't very good. And Dream Team was kind of like this, but even Dream Team starts with, like, you're on this island, and then this dream monster creature is affecting the island, causing problems, and he's forcing Luigi to fall asleep, which is causing problems in Luigi's dreams, so Mario has to go into Luigi's dreams to fight the monster. Even that has oh, he's making Luigi, he's hurting Luigi, I need to help Luigi. In this, it's just some guy's like, can you help me? Like, the whole game feels like a side quest. That's how I put it. The whole game feels like a side quest so far. Anyways, Luigi! Oh, how I missed you! Also, this is the first game that Toads actually like Luigi, by the way. Literally in the first Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga game, when Mario and Luigi show up to Princess Peach's castle, the first Toad that meets him goes, oh! It's like, oh, Mario, you're here! Oh, and you brought Luigi. That's cool, I guess. Literally, look it up. The very first scene in Superstar Saga, a Toad says that. Because that was before there was the huge Luigi fan base. Back when people were like, Luigi's just Mario but green. Which is not true. Let's see. Ubisoft is probably trembling after the announcement of Ghost of Yotei. That's the best explanation you can give. Thank you. Thank you, that means a lot. What do you mean there? Explain, Sauron. How are they trembling? More importantly, why would they be trembling? I think I know what you're trying to say, but while I agree to a point, I have a rebuttal, but not because I think you're wrong, but because I think you misunderstand what makes Ubisoft actually worried. Very rarely, unless they've put out a statement recently, that'll change my mind. If they haven't, Ubisoft honestly probably doesn't care about. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Anyways, I'll let you say your thing first before I try to dismantle your argument as like the jerk asshole I am. I'm not gonna. I'll let you make your piece first. I'm trying to think of the argument you're gonna make and then make the argument against it before you, which is kind of mean of me. So I'll try not to do that. I apologize. Anyways, need something to put down here? Hey Mario, let's look around and see if we can find anything to use. Yep, there's a. I like how we just throw them. Also, Mario and Luigi have got gains. Notice they're just throwing Toads just fucking across the map. Like, here you go. We did it. Alright, please bring that Toad over here. Yeah. I would have rather. That's another thing. I feel like characters talk to me too much to explain what I have to do next. You notice how, as soon as that was done, I already started walking towards to pick the Toad up, and then the game was like, Mario, bring that Toad back over here. Just let me figure it out on my own, man, and then if I don't do it, then you can be like... then you can do the whole, hey, bring it over here.
Mario.
Yeah, I'll do my best not to... Yeah, I got it.
Let's go. Oh yeah. Yahoo. Oh. Oh yeah.
Can Toads jump? Oh, looks like they can. I mean, we know they can, because Toad jumps in the other Super Mario games, but... I do like that they have them talk in these games still. I've always liked that about the Mario and Luigi games. They actually talk, and they're like... I can't speak Italian, so anybody who knows Italian, I apologize for butchering your language. But I'm just saying I like that they speak it, and they speak Italian. It is funny that everybody knows Italian in this universe, though. Connecting the islands, huh? That seems like a big job. And I don't say that's funny because I think no one should know Italian. I say that's funny because it's a Japanese game made by Japanese people, which then is translated into other languages, in this case English, and yet they still all know Italian. Not Japanese, not English, not any other language, Italian. Fucking love it. I love that. That is hilariously awesome. A lighthouse. If you're looking for a tall building, I only saw it from far away, but I saw something up ahead. Oh. You can reconnect this island. We'll head to Ship-Shape Island. Oh, yeah. That was weird. I don't know why that delayed. Oh, there's the pip. I know it's pipe. I just wanted to say pip. Because Ubisoft is making Assassin's Creed Shadow, which is something people already see as a clone of Ghost of Tsushima. And now that there's going to be a new Ghost game, people would rather buy that than Assassin's Creed Shadows. So here's my first thing. I'll start with the ways I agree with you. Yes, people probably would rather play Ghost of Yotei than Ghost of Tsushima. Or, not Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of the Assassin's Creed Shadows. My apologies. Second, people have been asking for this Assassin's Creed for a long time. And let me reread it again just to make sure I don't say the wrong thing. And third, Ubisoft is probably worried. However, I think, personally, one, I don't think many people see Assassin's Creed Shadows as a clone of Ghost of Tsushima. Just because the Assassin's Creed formula has always been this way. And with the newer games, it already kind of has some of those... What's the word? Styles of them. I actually see Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yotei as a clone of Assassin's Creed. But a better improved clone, because modern Assassin's Creed I don't think is as good as Ghost of Tsushima. Okay? I see them as the spiritual successor to the original Assassin's Creed series up until Assassin's Creed Origins. And so I actually see it as the reverse. And I think they are worried that their sales are going to be taken up by Ghost of Yotei. And I do think that I think the problem is that they're worried too much about Ghost of Yotei for all the wrong reasons. Like, even if they came out with a Ghost of Tsushima game in, like, Russia or France, because we've done Italy, I was going to say Italy, or I'm trying to think of an area they haven't done that would be really cool. Or even the modern day, or the Wild West, right? If they had done a an Assassin's Creed game in any of those areas, right? I still think Ghost of Yotei would probably sell more currently because they've eroded the Assassin's Creed brand. They eroded it so much over the last, like, 10, 15 years. And the problem is they're probably like, oh, Ghost of Yotei is just going to steal our sales because they're both in Japan and they have similar gameplay styles. And that's a little bit true, but I think the real problem they should be looking at is, let's make our games as good as Yotei. We shouldn't worry about Yotei stealing our sales, but worry that our sales are not going to happen because nobody wants to buy our game. Because even if Ghost of Yotei wasn't coming out, I wouldn't buy Shadows. Because I don't want to. I don't want to support Ubisoft right now, they're a terrible company. I don't like the modern Assassin's Creed gameplay style. The story isn't good enough to get me to keep playing it, even so. And then you add the Ghost of Yotei on top of that. It's just like, why? This is my personal opinion on the whole thing. And so, you know what? I'm going to change what I said. I do agree I think Ubisoft is worried about Ghost of Yotei, but I think they're worried for all the wrong reasons. Because again, I don't see Shadows as the clone of Tsushima, but Tsushima as the clone of Assassin's Creed. And that, again, that's not a bad thing to Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima is a way better game than Origins and Odyssey, and I can't say Valhalla because I didn't play it, but I think it's 2 times the games. No, it's 10 times better than both those games combined. Okay? So yeah, it may be the clone or the spiritual successor, but it's better. The problem isn't that Ghost of Tsushima or Ghost of Yotei exists. The problem is that Assassin's Creed just isn't worth it anymore. It's like if Hershey's took all the chocolate out of their chocolate bars, and then, just because I can't think of another example, what's his name? Mr. Beast, the chocolate snack thing came out, and you were like, this is just the better version. I'd just rather have this. It's not that that one exists, it's that yours sucks now. There's also the AC Shadows protagonist, Yusuke controversy, which gave AC Shadows bad reputation even before it was just... Yeah, that's true. That did. I honestly, I feel like that controversy is kind of... I'm not saying it's not going to affect the game, but honestly, I think the people who weren't going to play Assassin's Creed already anyways were just going to be mad about that regardless. They were going to find something to be mad about. Because, I don't care about Yusuke. The only thing I don't like about Yasuke being in the game is that he was an actual historical figure. And generally in Assassin's Creed games, you don't play as a historical figure. They're NPCs in the background. I would have liked it if they showed Yasuke and he was like, he shows up and he's the one who trains you how to fight. Or he shows up and he helps you as an ally from time to time. I would have liked that. That would have been fucking awesome. I don't want to play as Yasuke. Not because I don't think he's cool, but I just don't like... It feels weird to me. You know, it would be like if we played Assassin's Creed... I don't remember if it's 2, Brotherhood, or Revelations, where you see Leonardo da Vinci, but it would be like if I played as Leonardo da Vinci. Or George Washington in Assassin's Creed 3. It's like... Yeah, that's kind of cool, but also it's not in the spirit of the series. That's my bigger problem with it. But that's a whole other... This is a conversation that can go on forever. Okay, yeah, I don't like how they can get so disconnected. So he's like, hold up! Ugh, I burped. You seem mighty fishy at first with those stashes. But you have walking, talking mushrooms for friends? And you opened the gate that had me stumped? So maybe you fellas are all right. Yeah, I'll use the stuff I found here to make you a hammer's hammer. Now all you gotta do is link that island. A pip. Where's the previous one at the beginning? Yeah, that's pretty far back. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Mario's at level 5 now, right? Oh no, he's... Did that count? No, it didn't. I cocked it up. Wait, I gotta see what the name of those bad guys are. Let me see. Invisilizard and Parachute. That's pretty cool. Got him. Dedge. Yeah, honestly, I do agree, though. I do think this is gonna hurt their sales tremendously, and I think it's a failure on Ubisoft, just in every aspect. Like, Assassin's Creed Shadow could be... If it is good, I will eat my words and be like, nope, this is a good game, everyone should play it. I don't think it's going to be good. Because I just don't trust Ubisoft right now. It has nothing to do with Yasuke, it has nothing to do with Ghost of Yotei. It has everything to do with just Assassin's Creed not being a series I enjoy anymore. And that's really bad. Because I liked Assassin's Creed 3 when a lot of people did not. I remember when Assassin's Creed 3 came out, everybody was like, oh, I don't like it. The protagonist is too angry, and I don't like this mechanic, and I don't like this mechanic. But then, Ubisoft saw that people said, we really like the ship mechanic. I messed that up. Ooh. Mario's low. And then they made a whole game based around the ship mechanic, and it was so freaking good that people who don't even like Assassin's Creed were like, this is a fan-freaking-tastic game. Do this. And they were still like, I don't know. They don't know what they're doing. They really don't. I'm actually gonna eat a mushroom. We have so many of them. We literally got another one for free. Oh, that was bad. Have you seen Supernatural Season 5? I've seen the first 10 seasons of Supernatural. So the answer to LTLDR, yes. I'm glad that counts as a hit. Holy squawkamole. Ooh! That could have been real bad. Dead. Mega Dedge. Every guy in Supernatural was done dirty, even the Abrahamic one. Yeah, Supernatural... To be fair, Supernatural wasn't trying to be mythically accurate, they were just trying to make a cool show based on some mythic stuff. That being said, the first 5 seasons are pretty freaking great. For great television-wise. I'm glad they're leveling up at the same time. It bugs me when one is a little higher level than the other. But that kind of always happens in Mario and Luigi games, so I'm not that annoyed. They made the angels so freaking busted in the first, like, 6 or 7 seasons of the show that literally the way season 7 ends, they have to nerf every angel so they're like 1/10 as powerful as they were. It's hilarious. To give you an explanation to anyone who hasn't seen it yet, spoilers for a show that ended like 6 years ago, but pre-season 7, angels are able to travel through time instantly. They're able to stop time. They're able to be invisible. And they're basically unkillable unless you use an angel weapon on them, or something in season 6 that I don't want to spoil. They were basically like just god busted. They were so broken. And then in the way season 7 ends, like literally they get all just cast out of heaven and they get nerfed to like the ground. Like they go from put in gamer terms, they go from being able to go into Super Saiyan to not even being able to use Kamehameha. That wasn't gamer terms, that was anime terms, but yeah, close enough. I had some friends in high school obsessed with Supernatural. That's because Supernatural was a solid show. Like, the first 5 seasons are some of the best television I've seen. Like, definitely top 10 shows, I kind of want to say. And then season 6, the guy who created the show left, and the writers kind of scrambled, so that season wasn't that great. But season 7 was a lot of fun. I enjoyed season 8. Season 9 was fine. Season 10 was like, eh. And then I stopped at season 11. But if you're like a super fan, by the time you get to season 11, you're gonna want to finish it. And I hear that the second to last episode is like the perfect ending to the show, and then the last episode is kind of like a little, like, it's like, I didn't need this. It's kind of cool that Archangel Gabriel saved Loki from being imprisoned in a cave by Odin, became friends, and took on Loki's persona. I did like that. I did like that. That's pretty cool. I'd like them to jump up at the same time, please. Alright, another plug pulled. Let's go. I gotta pee, chat. Might go on like another 3-minute break to pee after this. Kind of a perfect time to stop. I like Oinklet. Oinklet is freaking cute. Okay then. I'm guessing getting enough sparklets gets you a power-up of some kind, which is kind of neat. Gabriel is such a fun character. He really was. He's gonna get a little bigger again. Hoggy Woggies. But it's weird that Odin didn't realize that Loki was actually Gabriel after spending like 1,000 years together. To be fair, again, the angels were broken. Wait, were they hang out for 1,000 years? I don't know. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you reconnected Rainforest Island. What do you say, Connie? We found Build It. He's gonna make us some hammers. Great. Once we have those, we can free that poor person trapped in the capsule. Swing! Whack! Slam and smack! I promised I'd come, and I never go back on a promise. That's the Build It way. It's nice meeting you. We're glad you came. Right to business. You need hammers? Then that's what you'll get. Huh. It's go time for Build It. The man who never stops. Gotta get psyched. Gotta get hyped. Gonna make hammers and it's gonna be tight. Right now, right here. I like this guy's attitude. Wham! I love their react. They're like, what the fuck? What? Moving kind of fast, aren't you? Bam! Hold up. Let's talk this out. Slam, slam, slam! I gotta say, I love Build It. He's a fun character. Not sure why they freaked out about him making hammers, but whatever. Those handles look a little flat, if you ask me. I'm just saying. They look like chopsticks, not so much handles. Phew, when I dreamed big and built bigger. They're powerfully powerful hammers. It's weird that Yuki wants a life tip. Here's a life tip. Always, every day, look at yourself in the mirror and say something you like about yourself. It can be small, it can be giant, but say something you like about yourself. Because giving yourself positive affirmations gives you positive energy and makes it easier to do positive things throughout the day. When you sit there and you let the negative emotions in your head think and they swirl, all they do is make a tornado or whirlpool or whatever you want to put it in your head, which makes a giant hole, which then goes into who you are as a person, and then you just suck things in. And instead of doing positive things, you just suck away positive feelings, and you do negative things, and then you just make yourself feel bad. So start your day with a positive affirmation. Which mythical creature do you think was the most underused in Supernatural? That's a hard one, because they don't really use that many, to be honest. Like, once they get to demons, not, like, 75% of all the enemies are just, it's a demon. Or angel, or whatever. Hard for me to say. I'm gonna go on a break, pee, and then I'll come back. Now go use them. You got hammers! Okay, I'm gonna go on a break now. I need to pee. Alright, I am back, everyone. Just double check. Can everybody, anybody who's here, can you just chat something in the chat? I want to make sure that I can still read your messages. Press X for Mario and Y for Luigi to make the corresponding bros swing a hammer. Okay, cool. Back enemies outside of combat. Got it. Brat? What's brat? Chat something in the chat. Oh, damn it. He got me. Poor person at the beach needs our help. Yarp. Walargi flarp fruit. Okay, listen here, buddy. I may agree with you about flarp, but the largy flarp? That's a whole other freaking thing. It's always 3 hits in Mario World. That really stung. I was expecting a little more care from my heroes. A compass person. Is her name Cumpy? Comp? Coomp? What's behind us now? Where are we? Lol, sorry. Yeah. Well, you know, it's fine. We all have our opinions. I just heavily disagree. What, you were monitoring the sea when you were attacked? That's right. It was crazy. Wait, I haven't given you my name yet, right? Have I? You can call me Ark. Never mind, your name's terrible. 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. These little characters are adorable, though. I want to pat their little heads. That is true. They are pretty cute designs. Although, I am annoyed that besides Sparklet, everything has been a socket person, pretty much. The creativity is a little lacking, if you ask me. Tracking the currents and the lanes of the ocean is my life's work. So you'd be the guy to ask about drifting islands, eh? Aye, Captain. I'm an expert in the field. The name's Snoutlet. I love Snoutlet. And you'd be more than Luigi then. Nice to meet ya. Well, my name's Buildit. Show me how you shake. I'm Connie. I'm a botanist, sort of. My, the ones who look after the Unitree? Never met one before. Speaking of botanists, reminds me of something. What was it? Oh, the Great Lighthouse. There's an ill wind blowing there. What? What's wrong with the Great Lighthouse? Oh right, I forgot. We never told you about the Great Lighthouses, did we? I want to say, Zagrid, I'm happy to see you all energetic again. Thank you. It really helps that I had caffeine and sugar. There are 4 giant lighthouses. They send connectar from the Unitree throughout the land. Everyone across the continent relied on it for our way of living. The Great Lighthouse's warm light helped Concordia thrive. Do you know how the orcs first came to be? In which universe? Because every universe has their own creation myth with stuff. So you first say that, and then I'll tell you what I remember, whether it be right or wrong. I'll read what Sauron said after the other thing about the supernatural thing, after I read this, okay? Aye, miss, that's what I saw at the Great Lighthouse, that's why what I saw at the Great Lighthouse was so alarming. Someone's taking it over! Okay, so that's gonna be our first boss. How could they? Who would do such a thing? Probably Bowser. That? I don't know, but I have no doubt that they're villains. We're still the Great Lighthouse's light was out. Something's very wrong. You don't say. Hey. Where's this Great Lighthouse? Well, it's on its own unique island these days, so... I see how this is gonna work. So you remember how there's like a different section of each map? So each of these sections has their own... each current has their own floating island. And then each section has a Great Lighthouse. And the Great Lighthouse is where we're gonna fight the bosses. Okay, not too bad. I would have liked it if they were like big sections we could explore and there's a bunch of puzzles to get to the end, instead of a bunch of little ones that build to a bigger one. But this is fine, I guess. It just feels so disconnected is my problem. I guess that's the idea they're going for, because the islands are disconnected and you need to reconnect them. But it still feels a little weird. Anyways, this is a likely spot. You're sure to find the Great Lighthouse here. How? How do you know that? How does he know that? How? What? It just sounds like you read the guidebook and said, "Oh yeah, here's where to find it." Weird, weird, weird. Put that know-how to work, I see. I mean, I guess you do know about... whatever. You're gonna go to the Great Lighthouse Island? That's a tremendous task. And you're doing it anyways? You seem pretty unshakable. Mario and Luigi have promised to help us. We're gonna make Concordia like it was. I'm a little worried to hear the Great Lighthouse lost its light. We all relied on that light for guidance. If we can get the Great Lighthouse going again, I bet its light will show us the way we're supposed to go. Mario and Luigi are with us, so what could go wrong? Let's sail for the Great Lighthouse. My universe, Middle Earth. Don't the orcs exist because... I'm forgetting the name of the god. But, the main god who created the universe, he sang all the other gods into being. And then those gods sang the world, different parts of it, like the rivers, the animals, stuff like that. But then there was one god and a bunch of his angel followers who couldn't create their own things. So instead of singing the universe into shape, they sang out of tune with the rest of the universe warping the fabric of certain parts. So that god took the elves, some portion of the elves that already existed, and then sang a different note of the elves and warped them and tortured them into becoming the orcs, if I remember correctly, right? If we can fix up Concordia, everything might return to the way it was, right? I've heard worse plans. Aye, aye. We'll set sail with that plan to guide our way. Everything I know about the ocean is at your disposal, Captain. Great! Should we head to the plaza to take it over? Someone took over a great lighthouse. Seems like this might have something to do with why Concordia broke apart. Oh my god, guys. We're telepathic. We can read her mind. That's metal. Yeah, honestly, Lord of the Rings lore is freaking metal as heck. Like, literally the gods sang the universe into existing. And then all the wizards and even Sauron himself are basically angels. And the Balrogs are also, well, Sauron is a fallen angel, and that who followed, I forget which god it was, who created all the dark stuff in the world, which includes dragons, by the way. And then the Balrogs are other fallen angels as well. If I remember correctly, that is. Yeah, Morgoth, that's his name, the first Dark Lord of Middle-earth that created the orcs via mutilation. Mutilation and mutation. Seems like this might have something to do with why Concordia broke apart. That's an odd one. Wait, can I? Damn it! Okay, this makes the game a 0 out of 10 for. Oh. I don't know why I wasn't moving. Oh well. Can I do anything over here yet? No. So the reason why I say this game is now 0 out of 10 is because every other, and I mean every other Mario and Luigi game, has one unique interaction that I think is really cute. You can hammer the other brother and they get smushed for a period of time. So I don't like that that's not a thing anymore. That actually, like, kind of makes me mad. It was such a funny thing to do. And it was kind of a staple of the series, too. That's the equivalent of taking out... Oh, I don't know. Taking out the ability to ride Pokemon, or have HMs in the Pokemon universe. You know? It just... I'm not a fan. There's two races of divine beings in Middle-earth. The Mia, Gandalf, Sauron, which are angels, and the Valar. Manwë, Morgoth, the gods. Yeah. I know one of the things that people say is, why didn't they just get the Valar to destroy the ring, since their power was stronger than the Mia, which Sauron is a Mia, right? Or Maya, not Mia. I always say Mia, my bad. And then the reason is because the Valar literally created their own area, and they said, we're not going to interfere with Middle-earth. Whatever happens to Middle-earth, happens to Middle-earth. It is no longer our problem. They have to fix their own problems. That's literally why. Attention, if you please. I'm Art, your teacher for this lesson on currents. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't need a teacher. First, some background. Take a look at this picture. I made it as accurate as I could. Whoa, good job. Concordia is currently... get it? Currently divided. Please forgive the pun. No. There's nothing to forgive. This land has become a vast island chain scattered across the seas. I understand how they work already. Oh my god. Why do you need to give me a tutorial lesson 3 hours into the game? This is not... Oh my god. This is literally killing my desire to continue playing. I'm not kidding you right now. Like, you've already explained this. I don't need it explained again. This is like if you're taking calculus and they start explaining multiplication to you. You're like, I got it. I know how multiplication works. It says you do? Wait, what says I do? You need it explained repeatedly, apparently. I know. What you might not have known is that each drifting island travels on its own current. Yes, I figured that out already. I don't need you to tell you. I can see the visual map. I can figure that out. How much we knew. We've had some luck rejoining them from Ship Island. Follow a current to Rainforest Island, right? This is what happened. What worked once is bound to work again. Time to open the ocean map. Oh my god. To chart our course to the next island, you'll need to select another current. So recall we're headed for Twisty Island, where Make It is. I see you've already selected the current leading us there. You're a natural. Wait until the island's close. Yep. Launch the big cannon. Got it. Gonna have some downtime. No sense hanging around. Why not go back to the island? Yeah. That ain't the only errand you could run while sailing. Could what? Oh, could rest. I'll be over here studying the ocean. If you have any questions, just give me a schnout. What a useful guy to have around. Good idea to do. Yeah, I already... Oh my god. Can we not rest? Okay, so that can break those. Okay, so we have a faster way. I don't want to go to that island yet. I want to go back to a previous island. Also smash all these boxes. I only did that so I didn't have to, and I could start moving away. I honestly think these should be close. That should be closer to the cannon, personally. Let's go to Rainforest Island first. The load screens on this are pretty bad. I cannot wait for the Switch 2 to be slightly better than the current Switch. I don't have faith that it'll be like PlayStation or Xbox good, but I have faith that it'll be better than the current Switch. Not that the current Switch is terrible, mind you, it's just very lacking. There's something I missed over here. Yeah, let's see what the hammer is like. Might as well practice it. Try taking whack with hammers, you guys. Yeah. I see. So you want to power it up a bit more. That's pretty great. I do like that. That's pretty cool. That feels like one of the classic team-up attacks. And I do like that it's a basic thing instead of needing like special powers to do. Hi, Milky. Hi, Milky. Or not. Yep. Approaching a drifting island. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Milk, you're fine. Oh, it's one of these boxes. Eh, what? Split up the collection idea. Good idea. A little competition to see who gets more, yeah? Another big problem I have with this game so far is that you don't really play as Luigi, you're just playing as Mario. And Luigi is a bot that the game controls. I do not like that. I kind of actively hate it. Because the Mario and Luigi games have always been like, you're playing as Mario and Luigi for the first time. I guess the best way to explain it would be like... Why are you showing me how to swing my hammer? I know how to swing it. Also, why is there grass over here? What is this, Pokemon? How do I... I'm trying to think of a way to explain it. That does damage. Bad. That was terrible. That wasn't as bad. Dead. What do we need the rainforest vines for, though? Can I even use the hammer? I'm curious. Nope, okay. I just wanted to check. Tolkien took inspiration for the Valar from real world mythologies. Ulmo, the Valar of the sea, is Poseidon, but way nicer. Brother time! Bahamban Treyjoy, welcome! I'm not sure how much longer we'll be streaming, maybe only about a half hour, but thank you for joining us, good friend. Are you on Twitch or YouTube? Not that it matters, I'm just curious. One of those answers does have a follow-up question. Which gaming company do you think is the most greedy right now? EA or Ubisoft? Ubisoft. Ubisoft is the most greedy. EA is still horribly greedy. I'm not trying to like say like, oh, they're not bad at all anymore. No, they're still pretty terrible. But Ubisoft puts in more, like, okay, EA puts a bunch of microtransactions into multiplayer games. Understandable. That, like, I don't think that's good, but at least I can kind of get it. You know, like skins make sense. Battle passes, sure, fine. At least they leave most of their single player games mostly, and I wouldn't say 100%, but at least in 2 cases, mostly, what do you call it? Microtransaction free. They've also learned their lesson to, when they sell you a full game, the price of the game is, you get the full game. It's not a glitchy mess, and it is not incomplete as much anymore. And even though, like with the Star Wars Jedi games, they didn't directly make them, they were in control, and they could tell that company, you have to do X, Y, and Z. And they didn't. They let that company do what they needed to do to make a good game. Ubisoft, on the other hand, adds in microtransactions up the wazoo for single-player games. Like, EXP boosters in a single-player game is ridiculous. That is actually brain dead. I don't think I've seen EA ever do that. Their games are still fairly incomplete a lot of the times. And they have you pay for side quests, for single side quests that could have just been part of the game. I think it's egregiously worse than EA. Again, this doesn't make EA okay. It just makes them not as evil. A good way to put this, to explain this, is Voldemort and Bellatrix Lestrange. Bellatrix Lestrange is a villain in the Harry Potter series. Voldemort is the villain of the Harry Potter series. Like, the whole series, from beginning to end, they're like, Voldemort is evil. Voldemort is evil. Voldemort is evil. You only learn about Bellatrix in, like, the later half of the series. It's like, oh yeah, she works for Voldemort. And you're like, oh, okay. So she's evil too. Yeah, but she works for Voldemort. It does matter. One of those has sick-ass emotes. True. What up, bro? You can call me Luigi. Luigi. Ubisoft fell off. Ubisoft locks everything behind a paywall. Yeah, they really fell off. Like, EA has been bad for like 20 years. Ubisoft has only been bad for like the last 15, I want to say. Like around 2010, 2012 was when they really started getting like, just like that was when they started like pumping out in a Assassin's Creed game every single year, and the games just started suffering because of it. And then when they finally started saying, okay, we're not going to do one every year, we'll give them some time to develop it, they were like, but just to make up even more money, we're now going to put in stupid microtransactions. It's not even that they're putting in microtransactions, they're putting in stupid ones. Because again, there are microtransactions that make sense. Like, a DLC is technically a microtransaction. But there are good DLCs out there that are worth the money. If you're a multiplayer game, skins I can get. A season pass I can understand. Putting that in a single player game makes, unless it's like content that you didn't think of until after the game was out and you knew people would like it, it's a dumb idea. And even then I'm like, why are you thinking of skins for a game that's already out that you're not going to add a DLC to? Like a full-on, here's the continued story. Actually makes it's why I'm not gonna buy any Ubisoft games anytime soon, but I'll buy EA games. Because EA is getting slightly better. Not necessarily good, but slightly better. Is a good way to put water with salt will always be saltier. Good point. Genuine question. Are there AAA studios that are currently respectable? That depends on what metric you're talking about. I would say, I'm blanking on the name of the studio. I know you're there, Mill. You meowing doesn't do anything. Jordan Merle? I would say FromSoft is respectable. I don't play their games, but I don't hear people complain about their games the way that I hear people complain about EA or Ubisoft or Nintendo. What's the company that makes... I'm blanking on the name. I can see it in my... I can see like a silhouette of the shape of their company logo. Who makes the, the God of War games? I would say they're respectable. They keep putting out games that people like. And they even gave us that free DLC that was actually a substantial thing that I would have paid like 20, 30 bucks for, but they gave it for free. That's pretty respectable if you ask me. Riot Games, I would say, is pretty respectable. They overcharge their microtransactions, but it's also all skins. So while it's like, yeah, that's a lot of money for a skin, at the same time it's like, I don't have to buy it, so I can ignore it. So for the most part, I'd say Riot Games is still pretty respectable. Valve, I would personally say is fairly respectable. But then again, maybe I don't know. So there's something about Valve I don't know about. Who makes the Ghost of Tsushima games? Is that Sucker Punch or is that Insomniac? Whoever that is, I can't remember which that one is. They're pretty respectable. So there are AAA studios out there. Santa Monica Studios, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, Santa Monica Studios, I'd say, is respectable. Water with salt will always be salty. Not saltier, but it's good. It's all good, bros. P.S. I'm not a Karen. Okay, I didn't think you were, and I don't think you are now, but saying that makes you sound like you are a Karen who's like trying to be... I'm not a Karen, I swear. I'm just letting you know that's how that comes across. That's like red flag, like, X to doubt.
Oh yeah.
This is the only thing I like about the whole having... Oh, that's stupid. I hate that. That's actually terrible. Never mind, I don't like that. I'd rather just waste my time and walk up to it. Holy flapjack.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Boop biscuit. MLML. Ooh, HP gloves. What's these do? Increase maximum HP by 10%. Okay. I feel like I've heard this music before. I think this is a similar music that they use for the Pirate Island in Thousand Year Door. I'll have to look this up later. But I think it is the same music. Which works because they're both rainforests and stuff. Is Rockstar Studios respectable? They make Red Dead. So Rockstar has the same has a similar problem to Nintendo, where they make really good games. The games themselves are fairly reasonably priced, but then there's a section of the way they treat their games outside of their games themselves that is unrespectful. So like, I'll explain Nintendo and then Rockstar. Nintendo makes a wonderful product. They try to listen to the fans a lot of times, but sometimes they do their own thing. But we can... Okay, I thought they were gonna attack me. This is kind of cool. If I don't do anything for a while, it goes into like a cinematic mode. That's pretty neat. But anyways, so Nintendo makes good games. They make quality products. For the most part, the Switch is a little behind in tech, but in a lot of ways, it's still a quality device. And they keep a lot of their good series running. Some series they've kind of let fall to the wayside, but they try their best. They try to make their games fun and enjoyable, and continue the series. But then the way that they shut down anything that is done in a way that they don't like is really messed up. So it's like in one aspect they're pretty respectable. In another, it's like, don't do that. You're just making bad faith with the community. Then there's Rockstar. Rockstar, again, they make great games. But then when it comes to their online services, they either don't support them enough or they support the wrong parts of them too much. For instance, Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. People really liked it, and then after like a year or two, they stopped supporting it. Why? Because everybody was still playing GTA 5 Online, and they were making more money off of people doing the gambling on GTA 5 Online. And so then they started really boosting up the GTA 5 gambling because it made them a lot of money after GTA 5 came out. And it was making more money than Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. Now, as a business, I understand why they did that, but as a consumer, that really sucks. Because it's like, you stop supporting this to support something else that that already has a huge fan base, but you're supporting parts of it that people don't really care for. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see? So it's like, when it comes to making their games, super respectable. When it comes to after they've made their games, questionable, to say the least. Blizzard is a great studio, surely. Well, Blizzard doesn't exist anymore. They're owned by Microsoft now. I know they're a subsection, but you get my point. And Microsoft... Microsoft is weird. I could go in, like, there are whole videos explaining it, but to explain the problem with Microsoft is that they buy game studios for their teams and their already built in technologies and their certain IPs, and then after a couple of years, they just don't get rid of those. They stop supporting those IPs in any way, and then they just forget about them, or they ruin what made the IP good in the first place, or what got people interested. The best example is Overwatch 2. They got Overwatch 1, but they said, we're going to make Overwatch 2. And one of the big things people wanted in Overwatch 2 was the PvE game mode. It looked so good, I really wanted to play it. All my friends who gave up on Overwatch really wanted to play Overwatch 2 for the PvE. And then Overwatch 2 came out, where it was the 5v5, and we were playing it to get back in the mechanics, so that way when the PvE mode came out, we could play it again. And then they said, yeah, we're not doing that anymore. We canceled that. Well, fuck you too. What the hell? And so then we all of us at the same time said, we're not playing Overwatch 2 anymore. And I don't just mean me and my friends. I mean everyone said that. We should have gotten a DLC for Red Dead 2. I don't want to say we should have, because here's the thing. What if they didn't have any good ideas for a DLC? What if they started making a DLC and they realized it's not good enough? And they just really didn't like the way it worked, right? Where it came out and it was clunky. So I wouldn't say that. I think they should have continued to support Red Dead Online, though. I definitely think that. I forgot Microsoft absorbed Blizzard. I don't like Microsoft, and this comes from a regular Xbox gamer. Yeah, that's totally... Yeah, like, again, I love Nintendo games. How many Nintendo games have I streamed in the last, like, 3 years, right? I love their games. I hate the way they treat certain parts of their fan base, though. It's like, really? That's why it's like, are they respectable in this aspect? Yes! In this aspect, no, they're not! But the difference is, the way that they disrespect their Nintendo disrespects their fans, doesn't make me hate the company. It makes me hate the older people and the legal team in their company. And I know they can change. I know they can. Because they've done it before. Nintendo used to take down any gameplay footage of their games. If you put up gameplay of a Nintendo game online, they would take it down. They would copyright strike it, do whatever it could to get it off the internet. Eventually they stopped doing that because they realized that it was a bad idea. Ubisoft and EA, on the other hand, are still doing what they do. Like, all the bad shit they do, they still continue to do it. And they don't change. The only thing that Ubisoft changed was that they don't rush their games as much anymore. Because that way they're not as broken. But now everybody comes out with a new broken game, even Nintendo with Pokemon. So they kind of are like, okay, so long as it's only as broken as like Pokemon was when it came out, it's fine. And then we'll just patch it. And it seems like big names in video games are generally just kind of shitty. Same thing with big movie names currently too. That's pretty true. And the thing is, it's because these companies have become so bloated, and a lot of these, it's kind of like governments in a way. The people who are running them have been there so long, they're like, we're just gonna do it this way, and we only need to do this thing. They don't realize that the consumerism has shifted a lot. Like, it's really shifted. Because back in the day, you bought the game, you got what you got, you played it, and you just learned to have fun with it. No matter how janky it was, no matter how boring it was, you just played the game. But nowadays, people want games that have quality care in them because we've gotten so many games that have quality care in them. From AAA titles, too. Like, Thousand Year Door isn't a, like, okay, in my opinion, it's perfect, but that's a whole other thing. It has its problems, I'll say that. But it still has so much quality in it. I'm talking about the original, not the remake. That game has been around for 20 years, okay? Why can't you make a game like that? And I'm not talking about just about Nintendo, but any company. Lucky! I think if you hit it a little bit later, it does more damage. I can't tell for sure, though. Warner Brothers games also suck. They're letting anyone else use the Nemesis system. They're not letting anyone use the Nemesis system, Shadow of Mordor / War. What's the company that actually... Is it Warner Brothers Games that made that? I have to check. Double check that. Because I know they have the rights to whatever, but I don't know if that's their own game studio. Who made Lord of the Rings Shadow of Mordor? Monolith Productions and Behavior Interactive. Who owns Behavior Interactive? NetEase Games and Haviel Investments. Okay. Canadian game developer. Okay, and then who owns Monolith Productions? Who owns Monolith Productions? Okay, so that's a Warner Brothers company. Okay. To be fair, Warner Brothers is bad for so many other reasons. They've been bought and sold by different companies every 5 years for the last like 10, 15 years. Like currently they're Warner Brothers Discovery. You know what? You know who used to own them before Discovery? AT&T, the phone company, owned Warner Brothers for like 5-6 years, and before that, I don't even know who owned them. So they're just getting ping-ponged around by like executive after executive. It's kind of hilarious when you think about it. Bros time? No, but some people that are not on YouTube might be confused. Why would they be confused? The reason I had you write Brother Time is just so that way I can see your chats for sure. And I said that to everybody, by the way. On YouTube and Twitch. Just FY my. Okay, I don't like... I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of this having to go back to the previous islands, because I feel like I'm wasting time looking for these, the little socklet things, whatever the flapjack they're called. Did I miss one, by the way? Okay, so up there, that way. I know we're getting close to an island. Oh, it actually shows you where they are. Oh, never mind. I don't have to just walk around. I can just look at the map. That's kind of nice. I think modern day AAA games are too obsessed with realistic graphics and don't focus enough on the rest. I don't think that's the problem anymore. That was definitely the problem back in like 2016. The problem with modern day games isn't that they're focused on graphics, it's that they're focused too much on monetization. I think if they want to fix that, I'm not sure how they would fix that. I mean, I know how they would fix it. Add in monetizations that actually have a value to the consumer. That's how you fix it. Believe it or not, it's extremely simple. Because, and the reason I say that they don't care that, it's not that they care too much about graphics, is because look at the latest Pokemon game. Or the latest Pokemon games. They did not have good graphics. They had a pretty decent story, I will say that. They did not have good graphics. Kitty, I know you want food, but it's not even close to your dinner time. What do you think about Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight? I don't really care. I think it's hilarious, though. That's my thought on it. I think it's hilarious. Water with salt will always be saltier. Does not make sense. P.S. I didn't mean to get off on the wrong foot. Love the vids. Been a fan for a year. Just first time chatting. Whoa. I'm gonna call you Luigi. Is that okay? Luigi, don't worry about it, man. Like, I'm not mad at you at all. If I sound like annoyed with you, it's just because I'm a very energetic person. Like right now, this is me talking, just like talking to you. I'm not upset. If I'm upset, you'll know. Like, trust me, it's very obvious when I'm upset. I'm a very energetic person. I also had coffee today. I don't usually have coffee. So like, I'm like, can't wait for Jake to dig up the corpse of Muhammad Ali. Yikes. Okay, if you want my honest opinion, knowing nothing about Jake Paul except for that he's an a-hole, and he did train to fight, and the only thing I know about Mike Tyson, I think Jake Paul can beat Mike Tyson. And that's not because I think Mike Tyson sucks. It's because he's like, what, 70, 80 years old? He's not in his prime. Jake Paul is still kind of in his prime. I think he could win. Doesn't mean I think he will win. I just think he could win. Now, if it was Mike Tyson in his prime, Jake Paul would have brain damage within 10 seconds. I'm not even kidding you. Mike Tyson, like, you watch some of those old fights. I've seen them just because they're, like, interesting. I'm not super into boxing or anything. But I've seen them just because it's like, I want to see how good Mike Tyson was. You see the way he beats it. Like, some people who are top boxers back in the day, they get punched by Mike Tyson. They're like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I'm getting brain damage right now just because he punches so hard. Mike Tyson is 58. Jake Paul beat up against an old man. Wait, Mike Tyson's only 58? I thought he was like 70 or 80. Never mind. Yeah, sure, Luigi's great. The only person Zaggard hates is me, lol. That's not true, Alpha. I don't hate you. If I hated you, I would time you out. I would have banned you a long time ago if I hated you. I'm not even kidding. I've been here for like 3 or 4 years and I've never seen Zaggard mad upset. So yeah, he's probably... No, you probably have. but it's like controllably mad. Like if you when I talk about like certain things gaming companies, like when I was talking about what the fucking the stuff Ubisoft does, that's me mad. That's me actually mad. But I've talked about it so many times, I'm just like, I don't care anymore. That's false. He's gotten tilted before. That's true. I get tilted pretty easily. Mike Tyson's 58, Jake Paul's 27. Either way, I still think Jake Paul can beat Mike Tyson. Will he? Probably not, now that I know he's a little bit younger than I thought. I do know that before the fight was announced, Mike Tyson did not go back and had not done any fight training in a long time because his daughter was born, and he said, and I quote, I don't try to get that fight training because Mike Tyson, when he was young, he had nothing. He himself agrees. He was basically an animal for all intents and purposes. The only thing he knew how to do was fight. And there was this beast inside of him that would just take control when he would practice and when he would fight. And he didn't want his daughter to have that same kind of monster in her. So he wouldn't let himself get to that level anymore. He wouldn't unlock the beast anymore. And I think this is his first time doing it in over like 10, 20 years, partially because his daughter's older and partially because he probably doesn't like Jake Paul, or he just wants the paycheck, which is totally fine. Honestly, if you're just doing something for a paycheck, so long as it's not like harming people, do it, man. A good example of this is, what's his name? God, who's the guy who played God in Bruce Almighty? Or was it the other Almighty one? He also played Lucius Fox in the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. My mind is blanking. Morgan Freeman. I got it. I got there eventually. There was a movie where Morgan Freeman was playing this character, and this kid, like a 10-year-old, 12-year-old kid, asked him, hey, why did you do this movie? And he literally went, for the money, son. Which is like, dude, valid. Totally valid. He played God. Yeah, sometimes you know me. I have dainbermage. I want to see Jake Paul versus Joe Biden. No, he would actually kill Joe Biden. He would actually kill Joe Biden. Joe Biden is actually a legitimately senior citizen who cannot, like, not to be political, but you look at him, that's an old man. That would be like if he fought my grandpa before he died. When he was like, I don't want to see that. That would just be sad. I think the same thing would happen if he fought Trump. Because he's also, like, you look at their ages, they're pretty old. So I don't want to, like, that's as far as I'll go with that, like, that specific. I don't want to see that. That would just be sad. It would not be funny. It would be sad. Okay, it's 7:30. I have to make dinner. I'm sorry that the stream was half hour later than usual. I'm sorry for those who just showed up, but I'm glad you guys came. Absolute Giga Chat. Who, Morgan Freeman? Yeah, he's a Giga Chat. Dude, I love Morgan Freeman. Like, I've never seen him do anything that made me mad at him. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I totally agree with it. Morgan Freeman is like one of the greatest people of modern history. I think he should. I kind of wish we could immortalize him. But outside of their movies, it's hard to immortalize an actor. I think he's already kind of been immortalized. Not in the same level as, like, what's his name? I'm blanking. I love the actor. I can hear his voice. I can see his face. He played the genie in Aladdin. Someone just yell at me in the chat. You'll know who to go when he's like Master Roshi. He gets a nosebleed and then all of a sudden he's all muscular. That'd be hilarious. Morgan Freeman for president. Nah, I don't want Morgan Freeman to be president. I don't want him to be depressed like that. Dude, being the president would be the worst job in the world. Okay? I have a cousin. He's my dad's cousin, but he's still a cousin. He's a really, really good baker. He's like a genius level baker. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger says he's one of his favorite bakers in the United States. Okay? Just to let you know how good of a baker he is. He has been called by the president for 2 different presidents. I think Obama and George Bush, to be a chef at the White House, and he turned them down both times. And every time someone asks him, he goes, okay, imagine this. You're at home, you're sleeping, And then suddenly you get called at 3 a.m. and you have to make something that some random dignitary from another country once made because they're visiting the White House for the next 30 minutes. And you have 10 minutes to make it. Every single day, that's your life. And that's just being a chef at the White House. Being the president is like, you're just sleeping and someone walks up. Problems. So many problems. You've got to fix all the problems. That's why every president, when they go through their term, no matter how long it is, looks 10 years older. Like, their hair always goes gray, it starts to fall out, their skin, like, sinks in more. And then afterwards, they just look happy. They're just like, I'm happy, I'm chilling. Robin Williams, yes! Holy fuck. He's immortalized. Robin Williams is definitely immortalized. I hope Morgan Freeman gets immortalized, because he's still alive. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream here. He just powers up and beats his ass. I still think that would be hilarious. Alright, chat, we're gonna end the stream. We may or may not raid someone on Twitch, I don't know. Thank you all. Jake Paul, see the way people are now making fun of him for beating up an old man. Jake Paul's been losing for years, let's be honest. He doesn't have a reputation anymore. Or he doesn't have a good reputation anymore. He hasn't had one for like over a decade. Nobody likes the Paul brothers. Those who do are 12-year-old kids who don't know anything about them outside of their videos. Anyways, we're gonna end the stream here. Thank you for joining me. It means so much that you were chatting. If you were just watching and lurking, that means just as much. If you're watching the VOD, thank you very much. Until then, guys, stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy. Be thankful for everything and everyone in your life. We'll see you on Wacky Wednesdays with my friend, the Mythology Guy. Until then, don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Bye-bye, chat.